Wow, that's a nice idea. One day I'm gonna try to redraw this character, man. I'm thinking about taking out the snake part. Because right now, it's just the angle I'm trying to draw this stupid thing on is just not happening for me. I should have left it. I should have left it the way I had it the first time. I tried to like make it better, and I ended up making it worse in my opinion. Oh, that junk hurt my heart, son. That junk hurt my heart. I just looked at something, so I kind of have an idea as to. I'm gonna try to draw this dude again one day on a very different angle, just to see, just to see how it would come out. Of course, it's gonna be from the front view because drawing from the back view is like I feel like he's gonna lack so much detail because it's like all his details in the front. Like you don't get to see the face. He got long hair, so it's like his back muscles are covered. I kind of messed up on the arm over here. I'm about to try to fix that in a second. And then it's like it's just the butt and the legs, and it's like I don't think there's gonna be much detail on the legs either because I don't know. I kind of struggle with legs a little bit, but this time around I'm gonna try to tweak this base sketch a little bit. I'm guessing I'm gonna try to. I don't think I'm inking yet. I think I'm gonna try to ink at the end of this, but I'm gonna try to draw over him better and then ink him. That is my plan for today. So this is the part where I'm just gonna start working and then I will fast forward and then watch myself work and talk over it. I'm guessing I want to do something like that. Alright, so here I here I'm gonna try to ink. When I was doing this, this was not supposed to be my inking thing. This was actually supposed to be a revised sketch with more detail on top of the base sketch that was a little messed up. That's how this started. But here I started looking at it and I was like, wait a second. These lines are a little too smooth. Like I'm starting to feel like this is just gonna be the ink. And in short, I decided that this would be the inking stage. When I'm in class, it's like I don't know, the professor his drawing level is greater than mine, so it's like he has a base sketch, then he has a um a sketch on top of the base. But when he does his second sketch on top of the base, it normally comes out so good. It's like to me, it's like the inking stage, but for him, it's not. Then on top of that, he does the inking stage, and for me, it's like I do a base sketch, and then I do a sketch on top, and then once I go over my second sketch that's on top, that's like my ink. For him, it's like a revised sketch before the inking level, which is kind of absurd because I'm like, you would think that it's already good, but then it's like he makes it better with the detail. I'm like, all right, one day I'm gonna get there. You know, that's not today, but one day. So here, I mean, there might be some pauses in this. I mean, since it's sped up, you might not notice them, or maybe they will. I'm not sure, but I had one of my previous assignments was anatomy, so it was like trying to put more detail in the muscle. I had to look at my a previous assignment I did on my phone for the muscle anatomy, but I only have that in front and back view, so I was kind of trying to use the power of imagination to see how the muscle from the back view would look from like 3/4 from back view, and I was having some difficulty with it, but like right here how I'm not moving, I'm probably trying to like process how to get the muscle anatomy to show up since he's on an angle and he's not. perfectly facing forward. So I was having some issues with that. The feet, this character that I made, I never really thought about his feet because they will barely be seen in the story I'm working on. But then I was like, maybe he should have some claws on his feet, you know. But I'm not a foot enthusiast when it comes down to this art life. I need to step up my feet and hand game. To be honest, like drawing hands and feet is just, oh my goodness, it's quite difficult. Even when I look at even seeing how he does hands is like, even when I do that, it still doesn't come out right. But it's a work in progress. Here I was inking the little landmass. I was thinking about the Lion King, like Pride Rock. So I was like, you know what? This character, he kind of dwells in a well dwells in a volcano, and there's a cave that's like at the base of this volcano. So it's like I ain't gonna go into the detail of the character, but since he has an environment he lives in, I decided to I just added a little cliff to a part of the volcano, which probably isn't going to be there when I get to the story, but I just did that so that it could be like this is the first time he's seeing outside of his prison, and he will be looking forward in a roundabout sense. So that's kind of what's happening here. So I finished the ink, which I still feel like more detail needs to be added, but due to the fact that he's he's colored monotone, he's red. So I'm like, maybe when I get to the coloring phase, he will pop more. Because I feel like if I would have drawn him in front view or even side view, because you get to see his face and like his muscles on his abs and all that type of stuff, it was like he would like have more detail. But since it's on the back, and this is like my first time drawing a character from behind, where you don't even see their face or nothing like that, so I feel like he was just lacking detail. So to kind of make up for it, even though this part of the lesson is just the inking stage, I feel like that was just so done so fast. I decided to do the base for the color. So it's not really like this is the coloring phase. It's probably going to be the next video I do, but I want to just get a head start and add the base color so that there's some life in this character, because I just feel like he's so lifeless. You don't even see his face. Granted, this character is monotone. He doesn't really have too much expression, but I feel like the color would bring some life into it that is lacking. So I kind of cheated a little bit and decided to just add in just the base color. And if I remember correctly, when I started using the paint bucket tool, I was getting very irritated because it wasn't working. Like right here, I'm like, why is it not just only coloring him? So I'm trying to figure this junk out. I'm checking my outline, and it's just not happening. So I started doing trial and error. I thought it was something was wrong, so I was like, oh, it worked. So I had to do it in pieces, and I realized there's a part of his foot that wasn't closed. And I feel like he already has more life just from just being red now. And then also the hair strands. I'm not really too familiar with how to do hair strands on top of like skin and junk. You know, like I'm not used to that. So and then it's also back view. So for this character, I decided not to really. I'm gonna try to add hair detail with shades of gray or something. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try to use the power of color to make his hair pop more. I feel like it pops more like that, but this is almost as far as I get with this for now. It's like I just inked the base and just put the base color for the skin, the base color for the background, and the base color for the base. Not the base color for the base. And then when I continue this, I will be adding like highlights and shadows and all of that type of stuff, and hopefully Hopefully it looks lively. I might try to do a little water effect. I don't know what happened here. I think I got distracted by something on my phone while I was doing this, and then it was like I forgot I was also recording myself because I don't really see the little thing that lets me know I'm being recorded. So this is one of those moments where I was doing something on my phone, and then I was like, "Oh shoot, I'm actually freaking recording this crap." That is as far as oh no, I forgot the ocean. I feel like if he was too monotone, like the background was just too plain. So I was like, let me add some a sea since he's surrounded by a lake. Well, he's actually surrounded by water. So that's kind of it for now. He's just a little cunt. So next time I will be coloring in this sucker with highlights and shadows, and then I'm gonna try to put an effect on that water to make it look more like water instead of just two different shades of blue. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything to the sky, but we'll see where this goes when I continue this sucker.